Hi everyone, my name is Wahid, and we are in part 3 of Zoho CRM Complete Guide in our Zoho One Series. So, in part 3, we will be discussing about the different sales channels and different AI capabilities, specifically the Zia agent, and how CRM basically helps build out the agents and stuff like that. Okay. So when it comes to sales channel, because if we talk about CRM, customer relationship management systems, they are incomplete without proper sales channels. And what are sales channels? Our sales channels are emails, telephonic, live chat, WhatsApp, web forms, meetings. Pretty much everything that can get you a lead is your sales channel, and that's what basically the process is. That's what basically the process offers you as well. So CRM offers you pretty much all the channels, and we will be discussing those channels in detail as well shortly. Now coming to the Zia part, Zia is an AI agent, and because there is a lot of if system doesn't have an agent, you have to rely on external agents. Obviously, Zia is not. We can't say that it's better than Claude agents or it's better than Chat GPT and stuff like that. But what Zia can do is that it's a base system right now in the Zoho CRM, which will based on Zoho's ecosystem and Zoho's behavior and the way Zoho works. This agent will basically expand in future and will have much more powerful features that would help your business grow, and like analytics, reporting, automations, workflows, auto rules, all that kind of stuff, predictions, probabilities. And once we go through it, I will show you, and then we can build Zia agents separately as well, aside from the base models. So that's a game changer as well. I will show you those as well. Okay, so Zia is the child of Zoho in terms when it comes to AI agents, an in-house solution out of the box. So customers in future don't have to rely on AI external AI models. They can use the in-house AI models at no extra cost, and that's what the mantra of Zoho is, to that save the cost and provide more value compared to the market competitors. So, predictive intelligence, what built-in Zia agent can do, and basically why Zia is important is it helps you do the predictive intelligence. Pretty much AI models are predictive intelligence models. They help you predict based on certain data models. So leads and deal scoring, Zia helps you score every lead and deal focused on what worked before and what will work for you in the future. It helps you compile emails. It helps you compile your sales pitch. It'll help you take notes. It helps you compile up your, bring up your notes from the previous records. It helps you with the sales forecasting. It also helps you with anomaly detection. So if anything goes wrong, or if there is an anomaly in the data, it helps you sort that out. Then there are conversational models that are already in the system. Like ask Zia, you can ask Zia about certain things, and it will bring up those records or the details. Zia Vision helps you create certain rules around image uploading. So whenever a certain image is uploaded, if it meets the criteria, only then that image would be allowed to be updated. Then Zia can also take care of your email sentiments and timings, and this is very important because this is operational specifically in Zoho Desk and Zoho Marketing Automation, which we will be covering in coming sessions. So, what is the Zia sentiments and timing, and how it helps you compile up or check user sentiments who is sending the email. So, without wasting any further time, let's dive into the demo and go through the sales channels, and then discuss in detail about Zia capabilities and what Zia offers, and how it can help businesses improve their processes, specifically people who are using Zoho CRM, and how this is cost effective. Okay, so we are back in one and only Zoho CRM, one of the key apps of Zoho One. Okay, and today in this part 3 demo, we will be covering channels, and we will be covering the Zia, the AI side of things. So channels, when it comes to Zoho CRM, obviously any CRM system is incomplete without channels. Channels are the way communication can be done from and to the system, and channels also help you generate leads. Channels also help you manage communication with your leads, contacts, and accounts, and bringing everything in one place. So making the CRM the source or single source of truth that it is set to be. And without channels, no CRM is complete without channels. So email is the key part here. Email, you can like basically have different options for emails. You have emails that you can set up your email configuration like pop and config, and then you have email sharing. You also have organization emails. So organization emails are the emails that your organization can use as they want, and based on the profile you can control them. And you can also have custom email fields which allow you to store custom data. Then this email parser feature is very important, because if let's say you are using uh, a normal website system as a partner or as a consultant, and the only thing they have is emails that automatically notify you with the new lead, you can use this feature, because they might, and if you're not technical by the way, so they might not have an API, they might not have a webhook. So you can use email parser to forward that email to Zoho, and email forwarding that email to Zoho will automatically log that email as a lead in the system. So that's where email parser come into play. If you forward any email with a certain structure and you create an email parser in the system, the email parser will take care of the rest. Then you have the BCC Dropbox, which allow you to like link emails with Source CRM in from your Gmail, Outlook, and other places. Okay, and then you have email deliverability. So you verify your domain, and then the email relay and credibility increases. So if you want to further, like if you see here the credibility score and everything, you can see how many email bounced, how many complaints and stuff like that. It basically takes care of that, which is a very important feature. And by the way, this is not marketing email credibility. This is the company email credibility that you send for one-off emails, like communication emails. Then you have email intelligence, which is powered by Zia, which helps you understand, okay, when something has changed, when something is different, like these notifications or signals that you get. Okay, that's important. And then you have the unsubscribe link, which is by default system requirement, so that you don't do spamming, and the other user who you are sending email to, they can simply unsubscribe from your list. So this is the email functionality we have. And then we have telephony feature. So telephony feature is basically what it allows you to configure telephonic systems. You can connect it to Twilio, you can connect it to Ring Central, you can connect it to Zoho Voice. It gives you a dialer in the system, so you can dial it, and you can use and log calls automatically, log notes, and everything. Then you have business messaging, means you can link Line and WhatsApp. So all your business messages just come into your detailed record page. I will show you the detail page. By the way, if you go to part 1 of this Zoho CRM full guide, you will be able to see the detail page that I am referring to, and how that detail page makes a difference. Then you have the notification SMS. So notification SMS is like you can set up SMS for sending out notification whenever a lead signed the contract, or whenever a deal has been closed or lost. Okay, or if a certain deal haven't been cashed for the last 7 days, so you can basically get a notification. The CEO can get a notification, so he can follow up with this. Then we have web forms, which are like, by the way, very fairly I'm saying, we have never seen a lot of people who are using Zoho One. I don't see them using the web forms a lot, because there are easier way to do it due to Zoho forms. That's much easier in terms of UI, and it's much easier to develop in terms of the functionalities and stuff, like with all those things. And we will be covering Zoho forms in this series as well. You will know why I am specifically saying that like customer prefer to use Zoho forms compared to these forms. But these forms allow you to create forms for your website, and you can also create, like whenever a form is submitted, you can like autoresponder rules, you can thank you messages, contact, and stuff like that. Yeah? And with these forms, the system directly get data into the system, so there is no middleware. These forms are directly offered by Zoho, so they directly go to your website, so your data directly comes into the CRM. There is no middleware or in connection. Then we have socials, where you can connect your brands, and this will like help you basically, like whenever someone. So this is a brand, you connect a brand which is like Meta, LinkedIn, X, okay, those kind of all channels. And when the automate lead generation is, what happens is that you configure role, when someone clicks or likes your profile, or when someone interacts with your post that you made on LinkedIn, that's where this gets triggered, and that's where it plays a very important part. Someone comment on your Facebook profile, so it automatically convert them to a lead in the system, and then you can reach out to them. You can do like profile enrichment, and you can try to reach out to them. Then we have chat, which is an important feature. And if you remember from part one, I told you this is like a chat feature. So basically, I can see how many people are on the website right now on my portals and visitors online. And then when someone initiates a chat, a pop up, a dialog type pop up comes here. I can pick the conversation and I can basically have a chat with them. So currently, my consult to manage chat is available here. Then we have the portals. The portals help you, and if you remember, if you watch the first part of the first series, first video, which is Zoho One video, if you watch that video, you will understand what portals are. And Zoho One, because as I said earlier, these apps are standalone apps as well. They are not just like part of Zoho One only. You can buy them separately aside from Zoho One. If you just need CRM, you can buy it CRM. Okay, so that's why these apps are have their own capabilities as well. But Zoho One brings them all together in a very good price model, and it gives you one window solution for controlling your complete business architecture. That's where the game changes, and that's why Zoho One becomes very important, and you can't ignore it. Okay. So these were on the portals. Like you can create client portals for Zoho Books, Zoho CRM, and we will be covering those as well. Now coming back to the next part, we got through channels, and now let's discuss AI bit, the fancy stuff that everyone wants to talk about. Zia. Zia is an internal model of Zoho, uh, and it's early, in very early stages right now. Like it's not that big of agent as compared to Claude or other stuff, but it's doing a good job. So now with Zia, you have like different capabilities. So you can create agents. We will come to this shortly, and we will show you how that agent works. We also have data enrichment capability. Now, these one important thing before I move on. All these data enrichment, prediction, recommendation, communication, vision, notifications, okay, competitors, and voice of the customer. These are built-in job specific agents that are already done. You don't have to do them again. Okay, data enrichment agent is already there. So data enrichment basically helps you enrich your data using Zia skills, and it takes the company name, email, or website and try to fill up the rest of the details based on like different like publicly available directories. Same it goes for contacts, accounts, and networks. Then we have predictions. So we can create new predictions, but what it does is basically based on the certain fields or values, it can predict, okay, which channels, let's say, which channels of the marketing channels can help you create more leads. Okay, so invest in that. That's where the prediction comes into it. Play. Then we have recommendations. So agent can give you recommendation, like based on the certain leads. That leads are more likely to be converted, or these leads have been similar leads to that you had in the past, and they got converted and they gave you this business. So you can have similarity recommendations, okay, and you also have system recommendations. So similarity recommendations, I will say that, let's say there was a lead that came in 6 months back, like 20 leads came in 6 months back from state of Texas. So, and those leads have certain characteristics that are similar to the leads that are coming now. So system will automatically judge based on the previous data and based on the new data, and it will try to give you a prediction that there is a possibility, there is a big chance that these leads will get converted because they have similar characteristics, right? Then we have system recommendations. The system recommendations are like macro suggestions, workflow suggestions, writing assistance, Zia recommendation to CPQ, which is a account management system CPQ model that has recently been launched in Zoho CRM. It's not a very old module, but the CPQ part is basically where Zoho was lagging in terms of finance and accounting. So this really helps you build out the CPQ modules, which help you take care of your processes, like help you curate your contracts, streamline the processes, boost your sale, historical data of the org. It basically, this model, this their recommendation to CPQ helps you take care of your quotation process and case to quotation process kind of stuff. So it takes care of that. and which eventually leads to better financial and finance and like decisions and stuff. Then we have analytics, which gives you insight on what exactly happened, how many times a particular uh, like how many times a certain product was triggered or certain models were triggered, and what are their recommendations. So it's basically compiling of the recommendations. Then we have the communication. So we can trigger our own communication channels like emails. What's the best time to send an email? Also, email intelligence, email summary, so I can activate and deactivate it. Okay, email subject suggestion, actively extraction, event summary, email intent, email sentiment. Okay, and then email intent basically checks what is the intent of the email. Okay, then we have call transcription, so it helps you transcribe your calls. So if you are written and you have audio and stuff coming in, it automatically take notes and transcribe your call from the audio to the video, and it in written words and gets stored in the system. Then we have the vision, which allow you to take care of the images. So when you upload images, it tallies it or take care of that with the existing image validation. And if that image meet those criteria, only then that is allowed. Similarly, it can have intelligent character recognition, means if certain file or image is uploaded, then it will check if certain characters are in that image. If they are in there, then it will let them upload. Otherwise, it will create an issue. It won't let them upload. Okay. Then we have notifications, so we can set up notifications using Zia, which like workflow rules. Zia for emails, like last 7 days, if a certain follow up haven't been replied, or if a certain lead haven't been touched, it automatically finds that. Then it also helps you detect anomaly components, recommendations. And then we have the models, which is like we will come shortly to that. Because and then we have competitors, and competitors are helping you to get an alert whenever your competitor have they receive something and you are receiving something from your competitor, or your customer mentions your competitor. That's where you get these triggers and help you understand and be ahead of your competition. The voice of the customer is also a feature which is Zia powered, which is means it visualizes your past data, highlights the key decisions from the past, and then check the sentiments, check the productivity pain points, and then compile up together to build out like a good features that would help you understand the effective monetization, like how you can improve your leads, what is the key points that your agents or your customers are having issue. Then we have custom AI studio, which help you quick like with quick ML, for example, with custom AI studio helps you deploy models and connect your CRM to those models, and then to open up new possibilities of accessing your data and making decisions much better way. So we will be covering all of these separately in different sessions because they are they, they are massively important and long topics. They can't be justified in just one or two sessions. So there will be extra sessions aside, like separate sessions for on Zoho, Zia, and MCP. Then you have usage data. So usage data is basically in the system, and it helps you analyze and understand. Okay, this is the profile that you want to talk about, or this is the specific model that you would like to use. Now, coming back to the agents for a moment, and let me show you how we develop agents and how agents are like specifically Zia agents have changed the game. Give me a moment. Okay, so if we click new agents, okay. So if we talk about new agents, so that's where this comes into play. It's you can build custom agents like custom AI agent. It's similar to Claude or OpenAI and other agents. So you have Agent Studio where you can create with Zia AI or create from scratch. Then we have agents. So you can like these are two agents. I'll show you shortly what these do. Then we have multi-agents, means uh, like one agent from external system get triggered and it triggers your sub agent, which is like a customer support agent or customer sales agent. And then you have the knowledge base section. Okay, the knowledge base section are basically where you can upload or connect external sources for knowledge base for the agent to learn and understand the context and make better decisions. So let's quickly dive into the agents. So we have this customer support agent. The way these agents work is that you define the context, give it a role, and you attach the tools. Now tools are different. I have attached Zoho Desk and give it a full support of Zoho Desk. Okay, and then I haven't uploaded any knowledge base, so that's available. But I can upload a knowledge base here and then I can attach it here. Then I can also test an agent, and I this is like thing. And then I also can deploy agent in the digital as a digital employee, or I can use it as a connector, so that I can when I use it as a connector, I can trigger this agent from an external system. It can do pretty much all this. Like these are the scope that this agent can do. For example, it can create a task, it can create tickets, it can mark a ticket as spam, it can merge tickets, it can get the context the tickets are about, okay, email sentiments and all that kind of stuff. It can take care of that. So that was it when it comes to Zia agents. So we'll cover that in our further topics as well in detail, and that would be like something that would add value to you as well in terms of how that basically helps in terms of making wider, better decisions for your organization and stuff. So that was it for this part three. Now, what we're gonna do is we will discuss the uh, part four. We will be back to you shortly. The part four will be around the MCPs, AI agents, and stuff, which is a cool part. We will discuss that shortly. But before we go there, I just want to recap on a few things from the part three. The part three was about Zia agents, about uh, channels that are helpful in the CRM systems that help you make decisions easier and quicker. So it's helpful in that regard, and also the Zia agents are helpful in terms of how the Zia agent can curate your emails, understand your email sentiments, and make decisions and help you make decisions. So stay tuned, and now we will be covering going to the part four, which will cover the MCP, how MCP model context protocols help businesses to integrate their CRM system to external systems, and how you can, from a command based structure, you can generate reports and you don't have to spend that amount of time building that out. So stay tuned and do